Oh, well, ain't that a mess? Oopsie. Hey y'all, I'm Angie. Welcome to my channel where I do stuff. If you're new here, thank you for joining me, and if you're a returning subscriber, thanks for coming back. In today's video, I'm going to be solving a problem. Do not squeak that. Whatever, the dogs are in the house. I'm trying to film up here. Yeah, I am. If you're new here, thank you for joining me, and if you're a returning subscriber, thanks for coming back. In today's video, I'm going to be making a macrame style pot hanger, pot plant hanger, potted plant hanger, one of these. But I don't have any macrame cord or jute twine or anything, so I'm going to be using some dollar store yarn. But it should be fine because we're going to be using enough strands where it should be strong. Enough. Everything you need to know about the YouTubers I watch to get this inspiration, as well as the project materials and anything you want to know about my website, my social media, all of that will be in the description box below. So don't forget to check that out. Let's get started. Well, ain't that a mess? So when I did my terrarium video a while back, I bought this Saginella peacock fern. The pot was way too big, so I had to break it up into smaller pieces to plant it all around the terrarium, and this is what I've been left with. I think it would look fantastic hanging in my bathroom, in my shower, so we're going to turn this mess into something beautiful. Okay, so I have two camera angles going on here. I've got a camera above me, so if I keep looking up, it's to make sure that everything is in frame. I have the pot that I need. I have a yardstick. I was able to reach the scissors with the yardstick because they were on a table over there. And I have the yarn. You're gonna wanna cut 8 strings of at least 40 inches long. You're going to want them at least 40 inches long because you can always trim them up, you know. And I have never done this before, so we'll see how this goes. My terrarium, I don't know if you remember the terrarium project that I just got finished with. And if you haven't seen it, I will put a link up here in the iCards for you to check that out after this video. I had to take a hanging plant. I really have no idea how yarn is put together or like how to keep it from making a knot when I'm trying to unravel it. So if this looks like I don't know what I'm doing, it's because I friggin' don't. The plant that was a hanging basket that I kind of had to take apart to use for the terrarium, I have a lot left over, and I was like, why don't I just put that in my bathroom instead of having a fake plant? See, I got a knot in this, and I don't know how that happened. I do not understand how yarn is rolled up on a skein. It makes no sense to me. Anyway. 4, 8. Okay. So now that I have 8. Okay. And once you get these all lined up, you're going to take this, you're going to tie a knot using all of them at the end. And that's going to be the tassel at the bottom. Then you're going to take your pot and flip it over, and you're going to divide these strings up into groups of 2, And they're going to be like north, south, east, west. So you're going to have 2 in the 4 different directions. You're going to want to put the knot roughly in the center of the base. And you're going to want your first knot to be just over the edge of the lip. So I would take this off, keep it marked with your thumbnail or whatever. I'm left-handed, so this is not that easy. And then once I have the knot started, I'm going to put everything back and make sure that when I tighten it, it's just about where I want it. Okay, so then you can move the pot and tie the other ones in just about the same place. And probably the easiest way to do that is to lay this out flat. Get your string tied into a knot, a loose knot, so that way you can slide it down to the same length as the other one. So they can be about the same length. And then you're going to do that again with the other 2. If you're enjoying today's video, make sure to give it a thumbs up. It really does help support the YouTube algorithm, and it lets me know how I'm doing. Okay, so then once you've got your first 4 knots done, you're going to put it back on top of the pot and just check to make sure that everything is at least over the very edge and a kind of symmetrical. Take 1 strand from each and tie it in a knot with the one that's closest to it. So it's going to make that diamond pattern. So then you're going to come here and decide where you want this next knot to go. So I'd say probably about right there for this pot is going to be a good place. So you can kind of see how that's going to start to look. Okay, so then your next move is going to be to go back with the strings and tie them back together again, right about the top of the rim. Okay, now just to check and see how uneven this actually is. Oh wow, okay. So you can see just how much this stretched. Wow. But you know, this moss fern isn't, you know, it's not terrible. So I can stick it through here and, you know, basically I think the point I'm making is I ain't doing this again. So I'm going to tie this one time up here. And then I am going to put the plant in the pot. I have no idea what happened to the audio or the mic. I don't know. Nothing was acting right this entire video, but basically I just take the Saginella and repot it into this pot, and then get the hanger all adjusted and go hang it up in the bathroom. This plant looks so much better than the fake one that was in this corner. And it looks pretty wilted right here, but I have watered it since then and it has perked up immensely. I absolutely love it. I think it looks so much better, and it'll be real easy to water, obviously, and hopefully it will thrive in the humidity of the bathroom. Well, y'all, that's all I got for you today. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed today's sort of impromptu, not meant to happen this week video. And if you did, then I hope you'll consider subscribing, because I would love to see you back here next week when I do more stuff. Bye.